All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date it is the 13th of April 2022 as I'm recording this video, right? The time right now it is about 3:51 p.m. So before I head off for a afternoon jog, okay, just want to share with you some market updates where I do see some potential in the indices right now. And when I mention indices, I'm talking to the three US indices, okay, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100, and also the Dow Jones. So let's head over to the chart right now. Okay, before I head into that, right, just want to share with you the disclaimer first. Okay, so whatever I share right now, it is just for education and information purpose. It is not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. And later, I'm going to share with you some updates that we have. Okay, we have two upcoming webinar. Okay, and it is actually tonight. Okay, so one is by Terence Tan, how to use the options to hedge your portfolio against a market correction, and also on the 18th of April, Bini Ong, okay, we will have a wash and rinse webinar. So all these are actually based from the recent last week Market Insights Virtual Summit that has just ended. All these are post-summit webinar, so they will add a lot of value to you, giving you more content. I will share more about that later. But right now, okay, just want to share with you the market update on the indices. Okay, so as you might know, okay, if you are trading the market, you should know that the market is undergoing a correction right now. The chart that you are seeing on the screen right now is actually the S&P 500 futures. Okay, so after the mid March, right, the market actually rally and then right now it's undergoing a pullback. Okay, so I think I have not done the Facebook Live for about 2 weeks already because the previous last Friday it was actually the submit, so I didn't do the Facebook Live. So my last Facebook Live was actually 2 weeks ago. So let's head back 2 weeks ago and let's take a look at the Telegram channel. This is Market Wise Telegram channel over here. Okay, so right now we have about 5.2K subscribers. Okay, so if you head back to the message that I sent out on the March 30th, right? March 30th, that's about 2 weeks ago. All right. So I mentioned that the overall the indices are actually overextended. There could be a pullback soon. If you already have a position that enjoy the ride and tighten your stops, if you don't have any positions, don't FOMO, don't fear of missing out and go buy now and long now, swing trading context, right? Stock selection is important, and I think that the market is going to rotate into small caps. Okay, big caps may not do so well within the next 1 to 2 weeks. All right. So this part is correct. Okay, so as I mentioned, right, 30th, right, there could be a pullback. Which after which, right, the market indeed had a correction and is still undergoing, and the market in fact didn't go into the small cap. The small cap is also being trashed as well. So let's head back to the chart right now. So on the 30th, right, 30th of March over here is actually over here. Okay, let me draw a vertical line over here. Cannot see the vertical line over here. All right, so this is the March. As I mentioned, right, March it is over this line of this candle over here. So after I mentioned that there could be a correction, price indeed just went down already. Okay, so I'll remove the lines over here right now, so that let you know. Okay, it can be too many lines over here. So right now, I think we are seeing a potential support right now, and this could present a buying opportunity. So we shall see. Okay, so the reason why I think that there's a buying opportunity is actually very simple. If you have been following my Facebook Live, okay, if you didn't, okay, do do watch my Facebook Live. Okay, every Friday I do a Facebook Live, but I'm not sure whether I'll do this Friday because this coming Friday is actually a holiday. Okay, so let me add in my default indicator over here, which is this just the cloud. All right, the cloud is to determine the trend for the S&P 500. All right, so for those who have been following me, you know that when price is below the cloud, it is actually a downtrend. So when price has broken above the cloud, which it is an uptrend already, so we should buy the stocks, the indices and such. We shouldn't be looking to short, okay, the indices. And of course, when price undergo a pullback, I mentioned that there could be a support over here, okay, but it didn't actually hold on to it, and then price continued to fall. Okay, so let's add in my pivot point indicator over here. Okay, so which is the monthly central pivot range over here. Okay, so as you guys can see over here, previously, when the market is having a correction at the start of the year, the central pivot range is acting as a resistance. When price broke above the CPR, all right, price continue to go higher, and then right now we are coming back to this CPR. Price went above the CPR, and right now it's coming down to the CPR and is acting as a support right now over here. Okay, if we take a look at the Nasdaq, all right, price is barely at the CPR region over here. Okay, but it's trying to hit higher up above. And for the Nasdaq, okay, it is also right now it's the stronger among the three indices, and it's holding well at the central pivot range support over here. So right now, looking at the monthly CPR, this is just part of the story. If we look at the yearly pivot, it is giving us another story, another layer of support and resistance that you might not know. It is a hidden support. Okay, so if we head on to this yearly pivot over here. Okay, I'm just to remove the green line, not to confuse you guys. All right, for the S&P 500, can you see that price has been kind of supporting at this yearly pivot over here. All right, and right now we are once again testing the yearly pivot, and this actually looks like a wash and rinse pattern over here, a potential wash and rinse pattern over here. Okay, so this is the wash bar over here. Okay, W wash bar, and then tonight this could be the potential rinse bar over here, and this might present a buying opportunity, so we shall see. Okay, and for the Nasdaq, all right, even though right now it is below the yearly pivot, but as I mentioned previously, right, just now the monthly CPR, we are also kind of testing the central pivot range and trying to rebound up. And then for the Nasdaq, okay, we are both right now. It is both at the yearly pivot, the black dotted line over here, and then the green dotted line. So we are actually right now at a very strong support right now. Okay, coupled with the potential wash and rinse, okay, this could present a buying opportunity. So, okay, let's go back to this wash and rinse webinar over here. So this wash and rinse webinar by Binny Ong, you can head over to this link over here. Okay, let me go through this. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you should be able to see the link in the description bar. Okay, if you're watching this on Facebook, you should be able to see the link in the first comment. So whatever channel you are watching, you should be able to find the link, right? Either in the comments bar or in the description bar. Okay, so once you head over to the link, the alien wash, right, you should come to this website over here. Just head over to this tab over here, this button over here, register for the 18th of April webinar on wash and rinse. Very simple. All you have to do is just to fill up your name and email, register, and you are good to go. And by the way, you should confirm the email from Vinny to ensure that you receive the details of the webinar from her. Okay. So once again, just want to let you know that this tonight could present a buying opportunity over here based on the wash and rinse pattern that I'm seeing. Okay. And once again, there is also another webinar that I want to share with you. That is actually is tonight. Okay, tonight the 13th of April at 8 p.m. Singapore time by Terence Tan from Impossible Investor. Right, he's going to show you how to use the options to hedge your portfolio against the market correction. And the link is actually very simple. So bit.ly/options hedge-v. Once you go into the link, you should go to this Zoom webinar registration page over here. So very simple, just fill your name and email address and you are good to go. And I shall see you tonight at this webinar. Once again, if you are watching this on YouTube, Facebook, you should see the link in the comments and also in the YouTube description section over here. Okay, so just find around the site, you should be able to find the link for this registration. And sometimes how does this webinar benefit you? Sometimes you buy into certain stock, you have a portfolio where you want to hold for long term, right? You want to hold it, you do not want to sell so quick, right? So you want to hedge against a market crash or a market correction. So case in point, for example, over here during the market correction in the at the start of the year over here, okay, you're holding on to your stock position and you do not want to sell your position because you're holding on for long term. One of the best way you can use it to hedge your portfolio is by using the put options, and you can buy the put options. And there are some details that you might not know and need to learn more about that. And options and Terence to share with you the strategies in this coming webinar tonight. Okay, so how to protect your portfolio and to hedge it. Okay, so head over to the link over here, right? And I shall see you tonight. Once again, a disclaimer first, okay? Whatever I share is just for education information purpose, not recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. But tonight, I think we could see a potential, buying opportunity over here. All right. So for the past few 2 weeks ago, I do not see any buying opportunity. So okay, let me add in the cloud. Okay, trying to organize my thoughts again. So if you actually add in the cloud over here previously, okay, S&P 500. I know there are people who actually bought into this pin bar or the hammer candlestick pattern after a strong rally and then a slight pullback. Some people see this candlestick pattern and then the next day there is a green candle. There are people who went long. Okay, for me, I didn't, because if you know me, if you've been following me, you know that I'm a person who doesn't like a hammer candlestick pattern. A lot of time, these are traps. Okay, you trap you into thinking that the market is going to head higher because you see a pin bar and you want to buy in this hammer candlestick pattern. Okay, so I didn't buy into that. Price continued to fall. Subsequently, there's no trigger for me to enter until tonight. I think that could be a potential trigger. So I'm not asking to buy, but I'm watching the price action tonight and see whether there's a potential wash and rinse trigger or not. Okay, so this is just my views today. So we shall see the market tonight, and yeah, safe trading, good trading, and I shall see you in tonight's Terence Tan's webinar. Okay, thank you so much, and I shall see you soon again. Bye bye.